And another issue I wanted to bring up is, why in the heck are we paying for a driver's license? You know, one of the issues I have is that they were charging $27 for a temporary driver's license through a registry that is privately owned. Guess who gets that $27? It ain't the government. It ain't lowering your taxes. It's going to some private business that is buddies with the government to offer the services of the government to you. And that's running up our costs. And why are these? They used to be, the Alberta Registry run by the government, and it was very beneficial to us. We didn't get charged, $80 for a license plate every year. We never got charged all this extra charges on, the cost of living to maintain a job. Now that they privatized it, our costs have gone through the roof. The costs go up every year. You can't afford your driver's license, and you can't afford a license plate on vehicles because they've driven the costs through the roof. Then they give away corporate welfare checks to the ultra-rich, and they give away a free stadium to the ultra-rich to have, luxury suites so that the peons don't have to interfere with their enjoyment of hockey games. Then the taxpayer pays all the bill. I think it's time that we went back to the old standard, make Alberta great again, and say private registries are removed, and it's the Alberta government going back to the registry, and it's free to get a driver's license. It's free to register a corporation. It's free to get your license plate so the government can identify if you own the vehicle or not, and quit giving these, hundreds of billions of dollars to the wealthy. I mean, that
Corey,
that's
you're
totally
missing the
ridiculous.
point. You're missing the point of conservatism, right?
Right.
What you need to do is cut down on the public payroll so you get rid of all those middle class jobs,
Yeah.
replace them with low income jobs, and of course the difference in the alleged profitability doesn't go to the government, it doesn't go to the worker, it goes to the person who owns the service. So
Right.
you generate, more conservative,
Wealth.
capital for, yeah, for political donations.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you don't have to offer anything like, public service pensions. They don't get to join a union. They come and go. You can fire them anytime you want. There's no regulations on what kind of um, rights that they have,
Yeah.
other
You
than
create
the
a dependent society that you have to kiss the ring of the wealthy to get a job. You have to kiss the ring of the wealthy to get a place to live. And you have to beg for your jobs. And you get minimum wage jobs, like Alberta's the lowest minimum wage in the country. Why? Because they want you poor. They don't want you rising up, because a person that has stability at home and a nice lifestyle probably isn't going to vote conservative to make sure that they're impoverished and poor again. It's just
well,
reality in it.
well, Corey, you're missing their point. They say that the minimum wage is so low that nobody will work for it. Therefore, it doesn't matter how low it is.
Oh yeah,
So
sure.
yeah, so that's only common sense, right? So if you made the minimum wage $1, then you would be absolutely certain that the number of people that work for minimum wage in the province would go down, and it
Yeah,
would make the statistics look much better.
nobody starving to death will work for a dollar. They beg and grovel for that dollar and fight and have to, fight for that dollar job harder than they'd have to fight for the $100,000 a year job.
But
So
it's
yeah,
absolutely ridiculous to say that we can't raise the minimum wage because nobody works for it anyways.
yeah,
Then
that's
if nobody's
yeah.
working for it anyways, make it $24 an hour and see if anybody works for it for that.
Well, I
You know,
think
it,
here
it,
in
it
Alberta,
it's
I think the
ridiculous.
minimum wage is $28 to $30 an hour, and if you're not making that, you're going backwards. And when you consider 3 to 6% increases in your tax obligations every year because the government's spending your money faster than you can make it, then you got a problem.
Subscribe to the channel, give us a like, and please share the video. Don't be afraid to share this commercial with your friends too.